So.
Well, we talked about the fact that Jason Michael Thomas is in our kitchen this morning. I've already had some of his awesome foraged food. I ate a big hunk of flowers.
Was it good, George?
Yeah, they actually was very tasty. It had a little bit of a I don't want to say bitter, but it had a bite to it. But yummy.
Yeah.
So I mean. And I mean, I'd eat them like that or heat it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to try some eventually here.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
well,
right now?
No, I'll wait a little bit. So, yeah.
So I really just want to share with people. I'm a forager, farmer, and chef. So it's one of those things. I like to go out in the woods, and I want to try to help people connect with their food. So one of the ways to do that is to go out and take a hike somewhere and get out in nature and see what you can find. This is one that a lot of people know about already. But you probably see redbud trees all over the place. These are just plain beautiful and delicious. They've got a lot of vitamin C. It adds a little bit of sourness, a little bit of zing to the salad if you want to throw that in there. But the bluebell, they're quite prolific. They spread, like any kind of bulb, and they seed themselves with these awesome flowers, which make elegant additions to plates at farm-to-table dinners and such.
Yeah.
But this one's really high in vitamins A, C, and D, and it's got some B vitamins in it, and we can just lightly steam it just like spinach, and it's delicious.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like this, but I'd be afraid that I would grab something that was poisonous.
I think that is such a great point.
Yeah.
Very much so. And I think it's important for people to do their research. And you should never encourage your kids or your family to just go ahead and randomly try things in the wild.
That's right.
Safety first. Don't eat anything unless you're 100% sure of what you're eating. So that goes for mushrooms especially. But these are easily identifiable, and redbuds especially too. If you know what a redbud tree is, you can try and snack on these little flowers. So what I like to do is, we're making a salad today, and we're going to do some other fun things later in the next segment. But I've got a bunch of kale here from my farm, and literally you can just add these greens to a salad and they make a really nice addition, right? It's very simple to do and delicious and nutritious.
Now the bluebells, are they in such abundance that you could do a whole salad with nothing but them, or are they sort of a complement to something else?
Absolutely. If you find a nice patch, some people have these literally in their gardens, and they see my segments and they're like, oh my gosh, really, I can eat those. And like, well, maybe I'll grow more of them. But it's nice to have flowers in your garden that are edible. But yeah, that's a great question too. And I'll just put some of these right here. It's just a little bit of I've got some ramp butter. You guys remember ramps from last time?
Yes.
Sure do.
And we're just going to add a few of these greens in there and just lightly give them just a light cooking. Takes almost no time at all.
I had another brilliant thought, and that is with inflation and the cost of food and everything, you can save a few bucks doing this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you're on a budget and you have more time than money, it's a great time to go out in the wild and have fun.
Absolutely.
Have fun, learn something, enjoy your food.
And at your farm, if somebody were to have a special occasion, wanted to come out for a sort of farm-to-table feast,
right?
This is the kind of stuff that we would enjoy and get sort of a tutorial about it too, right?
Absolutely. Like every farm-to-table event that I do is part education, part feast, right? So you're learning a lot, and I guarantee people that they're actually going to try things that they've never had before.
Is this your farm here, the pictures we're seeing?
Actually, that was in the wild. That was in the wild.
Okay.
So that's where I got these. So I'm just going to put these in a little plate here. And we could even just a tiny little dish, right? But we can add some of these local flowers. We could add some redbuds to it. What do you think? Make it a little tiny, beautiful dish.
Nice and colorful there.
Right, and then we've got these other flowers here called white campion that are popping right now as well. And then suddenly you've got this amazing edible wild food, 100% wild, and it's delicious. Would one of you like to just kind of...
I'm more than willing to try it. I grabbed a fork.
You grabbed a fork.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
But am I being a hog here? Because I got to eat the flowers at the top of the show, too.
I think there's enough for Randy to have some.
Oh, Randy, you're going to like that.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure, it's...
100% safe, I promise. I've been doing this for years. I would never poison you. Oh, not that one.
Wow, it is good.
Isn't that delicious?
Yes.
Yeah, and so you get to try things you've never had before. They're tasty. They're super nutritious. They have, you know, things that are bioavailable to you that you might not get at a supermarket.
Wow.
So that's why I encourage people to get
Make
out.
some more, will you?
Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will.
And that was ramp butter that you...
Yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
this is one of our products that we sell at the farmers markets. So that's if you go to my booths at Carmel Farmers Market or Broad Ripple Farmers Market, we've got ramp butter. You know, we collect the ramps and then we make compound butter, and that's kind of flying off the shelves and it's really good. We're going to have some on bread, a little bit of toast with our big local Cobb salad in the next segment. So
not for nothing, but you could cook a shoe in that ramp butter. I might try it.
I have tried it. It's really good. It softens the leather and everything.
All right. Well.